Introducing the IBM Hub. To give some context, meet client Chris. He's been invited to visit 10 other tech vendors this week, of which he's ignored them all. But he sees an email from the IBM sales team inviting him to come to the IBM Hub and gets excited. He's had colleagues at other companies attend and have raved about it, and he knows IBM is a very forward-thinking and innovative company, so he decides to attend. Once client Chris has accepted, EBC team Emma works with sales team Sam to curate a highly personalized experience, which will shine throughout the entirety of the client's experience at the IBM Hub. Meanwhile, discussion leader David, who is the engineering manager of an IBM Power Systems product, has been getting one-on-one support from an expert-trained IBM designer who is helping David redesign his presentation from this to this. The IBM designer has also given David constructive feedback on how to make his presentations more engaging and helped him incorporate design thinking exercises and collaborative activities into his session. When client Chris arrives at the airport, he is greeted with friendly IBM-provided car service to his hotel. He walks into his hotel and finds a gift basket sitting on the bed with an IBM coffee mug and a copy of Designing for Growth. His IBM sales rep picked those out because he knows Chris loves coffee and his startup is beginning to hit high growth stages. He also receives important details like Wi-Fi access and an agenda for the next day's activities at the IBM Hub, complete with the discussion leader names and session topics, so he can start thinking about any questions or concerns he might have. The next morning, Chris is picked up and driven over to the IBM Hub. When he arrives, he enters a beautifully designed open space with IBMers chatting and working all around him. Chris is in the public space of the IBM Hub. He is greeted by a friendly IBM secretary and told he can grab coffee or tea and wait in the cafe area until the sessions start. Chris looks over and sees a community bookshelf with a sign, "We believe inspiration is contagious. Take a book, leave a book." Chris may not realize it, but he's already being primed for a much different experience than the typical sales pitch briefing. EBC team Emma finds Chris sipping coffee, introduces herself, and takes Chris up to the second floor where the private conference rooms are. This space is different than what Chris expected too. Whiteboard walls, lots of sticky notes, and modular, bright furniture. Emma gives a quick rundown of the day and the presentations begin. The day starts off with discussion leader David. David's old presentation about IBM Power Systems product roadmap is revamped and now includes Chris getting up on the whiteboard with sticky notes to create a prioritization matrix of his company's projected power system needs, and David helps him figure out the most feasible way to implement his ideas. After a few more sessions, it's time for lunch break. Client Chris is guided back downstairs where he can get Torchy's Tacos, the Austin vendor pop-up of the day, and he admires the IBM museum wall showcasing IBM's past, present, and future while he eats. Mid-taco, a friendly IBM engineer approaches him and they chat about the latest wearable technology. Chris is loving it. After more sessions in the afternoon, Chris is driven back to the airport. On his ride, he is furiously writing down notes, thoughts, and ideas for the day in his IBM notebook. He can't wait to share all of his learnings with his team. The following week, after the excitement has died down, Chris is pleased to get an email from his IBM sales rep. Your IBM Hub Wiki with notes and photos from all the sessions is ready. Let me know if we can schedule a call to talk about how IBM can help you reach your goals. Chris smiles. He knows IBM values his business and he's now a champion for IBM and their products.